Raven.
Yeah.
Raven. You are... We'll start with you tonight. Yeah.
No!
You are in the dense jungle that surrounds these slaver encampments to the south of the city, where you guys have believed to have tracked down your quarry. Currently underneath you is a squished up monkey lizard that you fell upon to retrieve your helmet.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking up and you can hear these squawks and noises up above as there are two about 20 feet up above you, just dangling from branches, looking down towards you angrily. You can hear others like squawking near where Cad Solus is located and where Vera is located as well. What do you do?
I don't know.
Oh, and I forgot that I had a handout for the monkey lizards. So for those of you that want to enjoy a show to everyone, this is what a monkey lizard looks like.
Get that off my screen. Majestic beast. Get off my screen.
Even more now.
The peak of evolution.
The worst.
Serve the majestic Kowakian monkey lizard as it ripples through the savannah.
Did any of my party tell me that we're being stalked by
nightmare fuel? This is nightmare fuel.
I don't think that you hear anything coming from the encampment. You just hear all these squawks and just echoing through the jungle.
I think I'm mad, so I'm just gonna activate my jetpack and fly up there and try and spear it with the Beskar spear. I think I just want to destroy these things.
Oh, sweet.
But I don't want to use my gun because I'm that'll be loud, so I'll just use my Beskar spear and I'm gonna try and bludgeon these things to death.
Okay, let's do it. So you activate your jetpack and you through the trees, and you're gonna go ahead and make an attack with your Beskar spear as you flying up towards it with this spear pointed directly at these things dangling from the branches.
Melee, but what's the difficulty on this?
Oh, this is going to be 2 purple dice is your difficulty.
Right.
And let me just double check their character sheet real fast, but I think it's just going to be 2 purple. Because they don't wear any armor. I don't think they have any special abilities that would.
Okay.
Nope, just 2 purple.
Let's go.
We should totally have.
Yeah, that tracks.
They're just really fast, and they're jumping from branch to branch, and you actually drive your Beskar spear into one of the branches, splitting it, and you hear. And you actually break one of the branches free of the tree, and you hear.
Damn it!
As this branch falls into all the other branches around it and just ruffles.
I'm making so much noise!
you guys in the middle of the camp here. And all this, it sounds like a tree just fell in the woods behind you. And you can just see the rustling of, trees and leaves and branches. And, one of the turtle-like humanoids that's sitting in front of you just, quizzically slowly turns his head over his shoulder to look at all this happening in the forest, and hollers over to one of the others, and it's Ragnar, would you please go check on that? And then one of the other turtle humanoids just starts to slowly kind of walk over towards that direction. What do you guys do?
I just look over at Dran and Jessica just give them of course.
You hear over the comm a bunch of Mandoa curses and curses in common, and then you hear whatever you're doing, do it quickly because
So
monkeys are going to murder me and I'm going to die out here.
Episode title.
So in my head, I'm picturing this one scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine where the captain and Jake are undercover, and the other captain keeps talking to them on the comms, and so very distracting. Yeska, being a military person, realizes that no plan survives first contact with the enemy. And knowing the willingness of his friends to jump into the fray, Jim does not remember whatever code word he said that would be the go word for this military ish encounter. But Yeska does. Yeska remembers.
Yeska would remember, yes.
And Yeska now says that word. and true to form for my my spirit animal, Qui-Gon Jinn, I'm going to draw my lightsaber in one fluid motion and try to make some turtle soup.
Oh,
out of this mock turtle.
Yes.
Ew.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow you to go ahead and make kind of like a surprise attack against this guy, and then we're going to be rolling some initiative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
fam.
yeah,
You didn't
just like
very well.
Qui-Gon does to that one droid.
That's right.
I apologize.
Roger, Roger.
We get Qui-Gon at home. All right, so what's my difficulty on this attack?
2 purple. And hey, I'll give you a boost because he actually is like turned over his shoulder looking at the other turtles behind him, so he's not even looking at you right this second. Dragon Sushi in chat says that's no
All
move.
right, all right. Time to serve this guy up on the half shell.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
Face dad to the
Invincible.
Okay, so you succeed in your attack, and you deal what looks to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total. Is that correct?
looks right.
11 total points of damage.
6 damage plus 5. That's 11.
Yeah.
I only have one automatic advantage to it, so I guess it would cancel out one of those
So you
threat.
only get one threat.
Okay, do me a favor. Do me a favor, Jim. Can you clear your dice pool and just roll 1 black die for me? I forgot that they do have 1 defense rating. So,
Oh, this
If
could
you-
cancel the whole thing out.
yeah, definitely not.
No, yeah, I don't think it roll 5.
But it could reduce the damage.
Oh, so yeah, no.
Nope.
Oh.
11 points of unsoakable damage.
Oh my.
As you slice into him, you kind of take some of the like technology that he has strapped to him. It's strange. These turtles have all this technology to them. They got these big like utility belts. They got these big boots that look like they have these like pipes almost off to the sides of them. They have things on their heads that they're kind of wearing, almost kind of like similar to what Dran has. So they are like teched up, and you just slice, just coming across. Surprisingly, he is still up. As you gouge through him with your lightsaber, you can see the glow kind of dissipate across the back of his turtle shell, and then just slowly fade from that orange to just black, and you can see this dark slice through the shell of the side of him as well.
So, like, he's nearly headless, kind of a thing.
He's hurt. He's
Like,
badly
I
hurt.
almost cut all the way through him.
He's reeling a bit. Yeah.
He's reeling a bit. Yeah, he's badly hurt, but he is not down. So what I need from all of you is I'm gonna put a turn order up here, and let me
And like, and after I cut through him, I just lean over and whisper, "Cowabunga."
You guys can all roll initiative for your characters here.
Are we cool or vigilant?
You guys heard the command word, so you were vigilant.
Cool.
Or wait, no, that would be cool. That would be cool because you guys knew it was coming. That's right. These guys are rolling vigilance because they had no idea that was coming.
Am I rolling vigilance because I was unexpectedly pulled
Hey,
into this
go.
monkey shit?
Well, because
Monkey business.
you guys had a couple of actions, I would say you know those monkey lizards want to kill you. So,
Okay. I know they want to murder me.
yeah,
I'm about to be murdered, fam.
those monkey lizards do not like you in their trees.
They really don't. The feeling is 100% mutual.
Let me roll for these good old monkey lizard friends of ours. Now, I'm probably just going to have a group of NPCs go in some of these places, just to save some time for tonight
okay.
during this combat.
In other words, we've aggroed a lot of.
There's
I mean,
there's gonna be a lot on here, and I don't want to bog combat down that much tonight. So
TPK.
especially since we've got a shorter session. So
No, it wouldn't be
Challenge.
TPK. We just be put into slavery. No one knows.
TPK.
We've proved our worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll change the music to
Guys,
something a little bit more
We've
intense.
we've raided a Star Destroyer. I think we
Yeah,
can get
we'll
through
be
this
fine.
slave encampment.
The monkeys that are gonna be our downfall, though.
No, your downfall.
Yeah, it's the monkeys.
It's monkeys.
Just grenade them. You have a whole bunch of grenades.
I was trying to be quiet.
Well, you know you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Make it go boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna make everything go boom.
All right, PC's up first. So whoever would like to go, you guys just down below, you guys watch Yeska just slice with his lightsaber through this turtle-like humanoid, catching him off guard. Now you can see the rest of them. There's probably like 4 of them just like whip over in your direction, like looking towards you guys.
I mean, I'll go first if no one else wants to. Okay. So what I'm
Go
gonna
for
do,
it.
I know where Yeska's keeping my lightsaber.
Mhm.
And so on the map it looks like I'm behind Yeska.
Yeah,
So-
you guys were just kind of like grouped together, so you're within engaged range of this one that he just sliced. I would say you're within short range of one of the other ones and medium range of the other 2 that you can currently see.
I will. I'm gonna attack the one that's the first one behind the guy that Yeska just attacked. All right. So what I'm gonna do
Okay,
is
this will
I
be
am
short
going
range.
to. Okay. I will use my force power of the move, my move
Oh!
force power, and I am going to concentrate on my lightsaber. And now, what I can do with it is I can control something as if I was using. A character can perform a manipulation of items, allowing them to do whatever he would normally do with his hands via the power. So I'm basically just gonna like concentrate, and my hands are still tied behind my back, of course, but I'm concentrating on the lightsaber, and I just like send it forward, ignite it, and I'm going to attack the one slaver that's over there at
All
short
right.
range.
So do you have to roll like an attack with your force dice, or do you
I
roll
do.
force? Okay, go for it.
It's force along with the attack roll.
Okay.
So since it'd be melee, I don't know how this is considered here because
Yeah.
it's
It's
technically
it's
melee for the weapon. So okay, so 2 purple and
two
they have
purple.
a black.
1 black. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I use my lightsaber to attack.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay.
my.
Whoa.
Definitely going. I think I'm going to have to use a destiny point because I think I need more than just one. Takes 1 for that. Oh no, I don't actually. Just takes 1 because it's a silhouette of 0.
Ah.
So
It takes one, baby.
so as my lightsaber just comes kind of like spinning over, I ignite it and it's like a buzzsaw and connects with this individual.
Awesome.
And I think I will crit twice with the advantage that I have.
So are you gonna crit 3 times because you got a triumph in there?
No, because I wanted to do something different with the triumph.
Okay.
Since my hands are tied behind my back, as the lightsaber went around, can we say the triumph was to cut my hands free?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Yes. I
do this like little backflip as the lightsaber comes shooting out from like Yeska's like waist or whatever he was holding it,
Uh-huh.
ignites as it's spinning, cuts my bindings, and then goes towards the guy.
Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll 2 crits as your bindings are cut. Let me go ahead and roll these 2 crits
And
up.
hold on, I have extra. 1 second, gotta find it. I have extra lethal blows. It's a plus 20.
Plus 20.
Offset of plus 20. Yeah.
Offset of plus 20. You got it.
And then plus 10, so I guess offset of 30.
Oh
from
yeah,
the-
yeah, it'd be offset of 30.
the extra crit.
The extra crit just counts as an offset. Yep.
Yep.
Roll critical. Agonizing wound. Increased difficulty of all
Oh.
brawn and agility checks by 1 difficulty die until the end of the
Perfect.
encounter. Oh yeah, so you definitely strike
Wow.
true with this lightsaber flying through the air, igniting as it goes, spinning like a helicopter blade. You see sparks fly off of some of the tech that this thing is wearing as the utility belt cuts in half and falls to the ground. I guess it swings back and returns to you?
Yep.
Catch it
Catch
right
it
in
in
your
my
hand as your hands are now free with your lightsaber in hand.
No look.
That whole sequence was really badass to imagine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah, that's legit.
Excellent. Anything
So
else for
great.
your turn, or is that your turn? Okay.
Derek.
No, that's my turn.
All right. The 4 slavers in the inside are gonna go. The turtle-like guys. These four are gonna go first. The one that just had the agonizing wound actually kind of retreats and starts shouting, but as he retreats you can see that he's reaches down towards his wrist and he looks like he's punching in on some buttons on an electric panel that he's got attached to his wristband, and all of a sudden he hovers. He starts going and he starts to hover a little quicker than he would normally walk. As turtle-like humanoids would be slow, so they've invented a new way to make them faster.
We have jet boots.
They have jet boots. That's exactly what they have.
Yeska's gonna turn to Dran and go, "They fly now?"
They fly now.
And he starts shouting towards one of those larger kind of encampment area places, and actually starts shouting towards that larger area in the center where it has like that box-shaped thing, almost like that pod type structure, the moving pod or whatever. And that's really all that one does on its turn. But the one right in front of Yeska is feeling feeling hurt and needs to defend himself. So
Oh.
he is going to use his maneuver to just quickly get out this large contraption. It looks like a big blaster gun, but it's weird. It has these like prong things that stick out from the front of it. It's going to try to shoot you right directly in front of it at point blank. That's going to increase its difficulty by 1 because he's firing at you from point blank range. But let me go ahead and so that's going to be 2 purple. What defenses do you have? Do you have 2?
I've got 1 defense.
Doesn't
from
you-
Melo.
Doesn't your lightsaber give you an extra defense? Because of your curved hilt?
That's correct. I'm sorry, I
Yep.
forgot to add that. So yes, I have +2
All right.
to defense.
So 2 black dice. Anything else? That'll do it.
I think that's all I want to do.
Okay. That's gonna succeed. So you take 7 points of stun damage. That's soakable stun damage. So this goes to strain. But it also, but it is soakable.
I do want to try to parry.
Okay.
Am I able to parry this?
What does describe what parry does for me one more time and specific to the.
Oh no, Pele is just Pele. Just like the soccer star. No, parry is for a melee attack. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this would be still considered range, even though they're point blank.
Yeah, you need reflect.
Yeah, reflect
Or
would be
ranged.
the power you'd need. Yep. So
No, I don't have that.
So this is a wire net that shoots out of the end of this barrel. It goes and wraps around you and pulls tight, and you can feel it's trying to like send jolts of electricity through you as it's trying to shock you and stun you as it goes around you. I don't know if it did any actual damage to you or not. But you can feel a little bit of that jolt and that vibration of the electricity zipping through your body. It does have Ensnare 5, but I still think I have to activate that. So technically what happens is it goes to shoot around you and grip you and pull you, but it doesn't exactly like hook behind the back of you and you're able to like grab it and just throw it off to the side, as it was unable to ensnare you.
Oh, I see.
Because I have to have 2
How did
advantage
we
in order to
determine
activate
that?
the ensnare quality. What's that?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I have to roll 2 advantages to activate the
You answered
ability.
my question.
Yep, sure. The other 2 are going to use their maneuvers to approach within to short range, and one of them is actually going to fire the same kind of weapon at Tizo, and the other is going to fire the same type of weapon at Dram.
Oh, what?
So, Tizo, I have 2 purple.
I have 1 defense.
Actually, be 1 purple because they're within short range.
Okay. I have 1 defense.
Mm-hmm.
I will take the dodge incidental, so I take strain to upgrade the difficulty
Okay,
by 1.
you got it.
And then if it hits, I can reflect.
Okay. Then here's its attack. It's an Electronet Launcher. That's gonna strike with 2 advantages. So at 7 points of soakable stun damage. Okay. And I will activate Ensnare 5 with the 2 advantages. So the net actually strikes true on you, Tizo, as it wraps around. That means that when Ensnare is triggered, the target is immobilized for a number of rounds equal to the Ensnare rating. 5 rounds. The ensnared target may attempt a hard athletics check on his action of his turn to break free from the effect. An immobilized target cannot perform maneuvers. So you can perform an action, but you can't perform any maneuvers when you're immobilized. Takes your precious maneuvers
Are
away.
we allowed
Tizo.
to try to free him?
I would say so. You have to be careful though, because the net is extremely tight on him. So you'd have to be very cautious.
I took 2 wounds, by the way, because
Okay.
of my soak is 5.
Okay, well that would be 2 strain because it's stun damage.
Oh, 2 strain?
Yeah, it'd
oh,
be
that's
2 strain.
worse. No,
Yeah, yeah.
wounds. No.
Okay, one's coming to you, Dran. What do you got for defenses?
I have 1 defense. That's it.
That's it? Anything else you want to do? Or is
I don't
that
think there's anything I can do besides just, cry.
it? Okay. So Electronet Launcher coming to you. That's a success.
It hits.
8 points of soakable stun damage.
Okay.
But you kind of see it coming and you back out of it a little bit, so the bindings on the back of the net can't latch to each other, and you just slip out of the net as it just electrocutes you and shocks you a little bit, sending that numbing sensation all throughout your body.
Yeah.
The monkey lizards are gonna go next.
Oh.
So outside here, the two monkey lizards that were up in the tree that you just like rocket boosted past, Raven, just start climbing rapidly up branches, and they just jump towards you. They're gonna do their pile on and pummel again. As they jump
She's
towards
literally gonna die to lizard monkeys. Of all the enemies we've ever faced, this is her downfall.
you. So it's gonna be two purple, and two black.
Two black.
Okay. Anything else you want to do to
I am also going to sidestep and get an upgrade.
sidestep for an
on that
upgrade?
attack.
So you see
Yeah.
them coming at you? Okay. I'm gonna spend a dark side point and I'm gonna upgrade their attack one.
Yes.
Just because it's
Yeah,
funny.
that's valid.
Just 'cause
that's
it's funny.
valid.
I'm really tempted to gift you a natural 20
Oh!
just because.
I really don't think they can even hurt her with her armor level. Like
No,
I don't
but
think they
it's
can
still-
hurt her. So we'll see. Oh!
Bye, Raven.
The good thing, they didn't
Okay.
do any damage to you.
They didn't do any damage. Okay. And they do take a point of strain because they're getting stressed out here. So that one is at that and one is at that. Okay.
They take a point of strain.
So here's what happens. I'm gonna activate their ability to ensnare 3 on you. So they actually start to like grapple you while your jetpack is on, and they actually like lock you into like your jetpack. They basically slam you into the tree, and they're holding you like against the tree right now. So you are immobilized for 3 rounds unless you can get out of it in some way.
Cool. Love that.
The other monkey lizards are going to attack Cad and Vera.
Yeah.
So they're also going to do pile on and pummels. This is against Cad. They fail against Cad. And one
He's
takes...
too much of a quacking monkey lizard himself.
Yeah, Cad's able to dodge. And here's Vera's. The same result on Vera.
Wow.
So seems like they're doing okay. And I'll just have like Cad and Vera go at like the end of the turn. Just because I forgot to roll initiative for them.
You're
My
muted.
apologies.
You get Game Master inspiration from Victoria.
Oh, thank you, Victoria. I will use it
Oh.
delightfully with the
By the
monkey
way,
lizards.
I gave Tizo a player inspo. I'm not sure if you saw that.
Tizo, player inspiration. Okay, so now we've got 3 PCs in a row. So I think Tizo was
All
the
three.
only one. To be all
Yeah.
3 of you, whoever wants to go first.
I'll go
I
last.
think Raven ought to try to free herself.
Okay. I don't even know what
You
to
sound
do.
so defeated.
I feel defeated. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, if this is how Raven goes out, I'm not even all that mad because no human could take her down. Only this could.
One's like squawking right in your face right now.
Yeah, cool. Love that.
Leaves are just falling out of the tree around you.
I heard the go word. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you all heard the go word.
Cool. I'm gonna try and just shoot whatever one's in front of me.
Okay. You do have to raise the difficulty by 1 because it's point blank, but I think you have the point blank.
I have the point blank feature, so,
So
I
I
get
don't-
extra damage.
Oh, it's extra damage. Okay. So it will be, instead of 1 purple, to be 2 purple is your base.
Purple.
Apparently, the monkey lizards put 10 credits into Raven's pocket.
Yeah, somehow,
Oh,
somehow these,
I
somehow as these monkey lizards are like squawking in your ear, like credits are just like falling from them. Like they must have stolen them from the slavers or something, and they're just like falling into your armor.
So what you're saying, they're loot goblins. Gotcha. So they explode into money if we kill them.
That's it.
You hit him hard
100%.
enough. Yeah.
Just hey, if you guys want lots of credits, just start running through this jungle and chase every one of them down.
They actually have like a horde wherever their nest is.
That's
of
it.
just things they've stolen.
At the
Now
horde,
I'm
you
just
find
gonna
there's
be
a
looking for,
there's a
for
giant monkey
pots
lizard just
inside
sitting on a
the
pile of
cans so I can destroy
credits.
the pots.
Okay, I'm debating. No, they're monkeys. I'm debating if I wanted to do like deadly accuracy, but I can only do that once per thing. So let's just. It's fine.
Yeah, don't waste it on a monkey lizard.
I know, but she's really mad.
I say do it on a monkey lizard. Come on.
Okay.
The angel and the devil on your shoulder.
Do it. Don't do it.
Mhm.
Don't waste it. Hey,
He's
Oh
trying to
my
lead you down the path of right.
Oh,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do deadly accuracy. Screw it.
So what does deadly accuracy do?
Adds damage equals to ranks in that skill per.
Here's the problem though. You didn't get any successes on that roll, so you didn't
Yeah.
technically hit. You do have a vast amount of advantages that would be
True.
in your favor, but your disruptor pistol fires and does not hit.
You're right.
You
I
have
think it's
finally
hit.
met your match,
My
Raven.
match.
It's
I
about
met my
time.
match.
I've thrown a villain at you that can last more than a round. And it's the
Look at
monkey
that
lizard.
mines.
Michael, I can't do it.
This is how Raven dies. The thunderous applause.
Let's be honest here. It's because
Okay,
Christy also plays
okay.
Callista, so she can't actually hurt creatures, you know?
Maybe that's what it is. It's
that's
my
what it
inner
is.
druid that it's like, Callista's like, Christy, don't do it. Don't do it. I can disorient. Oh no, I can't because I didn't actually hit.
I think you have to hit to be able to activate that, yeah.
I'm trying to see what I can. All of these things require me to hit at least once.
You can say that like 3 of those could force them on their next roll. They'd have to upgrade their difficulty for 3. And like two of them could be you can add like 2 of them you could add like 2 black boosts to their neck or 2 black setbacks to their next
let's
roll.
just say like the noise kind of like freaks them out a bit,
It's perfect. Yep.
and like I hit a branch like directly behind them, and it crashes, and so like on top of
Ugh.
the sound of the pistol and the crash of the trees, they're a little bit
Yeah.
scared, but they're
And
still attacking.
And before that branch even falls, it's disintegrated by your disruptor pistol. It's just dust that blows into the jungle. Fantastic.
All right, turn, sir.
Okay, so I gotta make sure I remember those monkey lizards have an upgrade and 2 setback. Excellent. End of Raven's turn.
Yep.
She's still kind of ensnared by these guys. Next PC, either Duran or Yeska.
Is the one that I sneak attack slashed? Is it in the air or is he on the ground?
Still on the ground in front of you.
All right. I think I'll.
They're only a few inches in the air.
Uh-oh.
Like it's like they're barely hovering.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. I thought they were like Baron Harkonnen.
No, it's kind of like
floating
a
in
just
the air.
imagine
Finally.
like Michael J. Fox with the hovering skateboard. You know,
In Back to the Future 2. Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Okay,
2,
I'm with you there.
there.
All right. I'll turn back to Dran and I'll go, Doctor, free him, and then I will go to dispatch
Say that like it's easy.
my opponent.
Okay. So you're gonna make an attack.
I believe in you.
So that's 2 purple base with 1 black
Oh,
setback because of armor.
Right.
Ooh, another successful strike.
And I got another automatic advantage, so that means that I can crit.
You can crit. I'm gonna let you know that that's enough damage to take him down.
Oh, okay.
So as you kind of swipe across, you can go ahead and describe it if you want.
So it's like I had like kind of done this like draw and slice motion the first time,
Yeah.
and then I'm noticing that they have all kinds of tech on them, and so I'm going to sweep up and or around and up, and kind of like, you know, I've gone across. Now I'm just going to go from bottom to the top and just slice upwards.
Oh. Yeah. You split the turtle-like humanoid in half as they fall in two parts in front of you, dropping its weapon to the side.
And then I will. Where are these other guys on here? Is there any kind of like?
I don't have like
placement
a
tokens
I
you could
don't
put them-
I don't really have like a close-up map. I can give you that one. The one that was hit by Tizo's lightsaber is in short range of you, so within one maneuver. And the two others that were out are also now within short range because they had moved up closer to you guys. So all three of them are within short range.
Okay. Then I'll just move to engaged range with the one that Tizo has not hit.
Okay. One of the two that he hasn't hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. So I have you kind of just going off to basically to the right side of the camp that you see. I have you kind of going this way a little bit.
Okay. I'll just move over here then.
Okay, perfect.
Now I'll pretend the hut is him.
Okay, you got it.
Turtle the hut.
Turtle the hut. Last PC to go. Dran, you're up.
Alrighty. First thing with one of my maneuvers, I'm going to perform the bound together maneuver. So basically, any allies that remain within short range of me until my next turn, when they suffer strain, they reduce the amount by the current number of light side destiny points. So in other words, we're all gonna soak 7 strain
Oh, dang.
until my next turn. So I just kind of take a deep breath, like
Nice.
note where everyone is, and like remind everyone that we're in this together.
What an awesome ability.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But you gotta be. Raven's probably a little far for this.
Yeah,
We gotta get her over to us,
Raven's out of
Right.
your range. Yeah, so it's just you guys. Yep.
Does Cad and Vera get it if they're close enough?
No, they're out in the
No?
jungle, so they wouldn't be close
Oh,
enough.
okay.
Yeah.
So that was one of my maneuvers. Now Tizo is also bound together in a different way, right?
Yeah, he's got the net wrapped around him. You can see that his lightsaber is like sticking out of parts of the net.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably turned off. As soon as I got hit with the net and got captured, I probably
you had turned it off?
deactivated
Okay.
Just for
For
safety
safety, you
issues.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Didn't want to accidentally
I guess,
put that
I mean-
through your thigh.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it look
That's right.
like I could get in there and like
Cut off?
physically wrangle this off of him, or does it look like?
Oh, you want to use
It would
just
require-
just bare hand it and just try to rip it off?
I think that's the. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
you try-
latch at the back, right?
Kind of. You still got to kind of like yank and pull though.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I could try to use my lightsaber, but I don't think that's
You're-
the best way to do it.
You're looking at a hard athletics check, so 3 purple against your athletics.
A hard athletics check. Okay.
Honestly,
well
MG,
then.
I forgot Dren has a lightsaber.
Yeah.
I never use it.
Hey,
Just like-
Raven
just like
leaves hers
Raven.
on the ship at all times.
Yeah.
Dran's more of a forcerer, you know, like. Let's see. So I'm gonna try this, and I'm going to use because I think I can do this. Let me double check to make sure I can do this. If this is gonna be the way that's gonna play, I'll play together here. I think I have that thing that does. Okay. Ooh, this could get ugly. This could get ugly. Alright, I'm gonna do my powerful ally. Spend a destiny point to use the basic version of force power I've not purchased. So I'm going to enhance my check here.
Ooh.
Oh, smart move.
If I roll any light, we'll see if it actually does anything.
Smart
So use-
move. So tapping
Ooh,
into
boy.
this force energies.
Yep. Force rating.
I like that. The more light side points you use, the less powerful your ability is. I like that.
Oh, yeah, Michael. Mhm. Okay, and this is a hard athletics check.
Hard athletics. Yep, 3 purple.
This may not go well. Best I can
It's a
do.
CrossFit level.
What
check.
the heck?
Oh,
Well-
that didn't go well
Oh,
at
no.
all.
I can flip.
You could. No, you can't flip because you already flipped on your turn. You only can
Oh
flip one
yeah, I
destiny
can
point
use.
per turn.
I can only use 2 of the lights, so all I have is a net null
Yep.
with 3 threats.
With
It's
3
better than a
threats.
failure full stop if you net
Yeah.
the null.
Yeah. So I don't think I can get him out of there.
So here's what happens. You run up there, Dran, and you start pulling on this net, and you're yanking as hard as you possibly can, but your fingers are like, because of your Mon Calamari fingers, it's a little hard to hold on to, like, dip down it.
Oh,
What's happening?
You,
Uh-oh.
you froze. You
Oh.
froze
You
for us.
froze.
Sorry, guys, my
I heard your fingers. I'm like, what about my
my
fingers?
my internet is tanking. I apologize. It's the end of the month. My internet does that at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're trying to
Tired.
dig and you're trying to pull, and all of a sudden your hands slip out and you fall prone right on your butt, like behind Tizo.
Oh,
So you are technically prone right now on the ground behind Tizo as you were
Oh,
trying to
buddy.
free him, and Tizo is still
why didn't
ensnared.
that?
So I'm cashing in the 3 threat to make your character prone.
Okay. So that was my. I imagine that was my action, right?
Yeah, that would have been your action to
Right,
do
that's
that.
it.
Yep.
Now, so here's the thing. I think I'll use my other movement, my second movement. I'll take 2 strain, but I'm bound together to stand
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Take 2 strain to stand up.
So
you got
I'll
it.
land on the ground, and I've learned, the Force is trying to teach me a lesson, but I'll just channel it and stand up and
You
brush
got
it
it.
off. Back in the game, end turn.
All right.
You just Bruce Lee kick up.
Yeah.
You guys all 3 notice, out of that big building in the center, 3 individuals come stepping out quickly, using their maneuvers to do so. They look like those individuals that you saw at Teemo's palace. They look more like the white, really paled flesh elves with long
Oh, right.
hair. They all, like, the first one in the middle looks over to you guys, reaches up and starts pressing on its wrist. But it's like going, like, it's not hitting his wrist, it's like above his wrist. He goes, and you see this image fade. And you see a turtle-like humanoid. And then the other 2 do the same thing. It seems like they have some kind of technological disguise that they're able to use. And that was their maneuver and action to do so. So that will end their turn, bringing us to Cad and Vera. Cad and Vera.
One CAD save the day.
Now that combat has started and weapons are being fired and blasts are being heard around the jungle, Vera uses her maneuver to get out her, what does she have? Friendly PCs, here we go. Vera has she has a light repeater blaster. So she gets that sucker out. Unfortunately, it's point blank, so she is going to take a little penalty to that. She's also got sidestep. I have to remember that. So she's gonna get high.
I have defensive stance and sidestep, so there's 2 different versions of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I only took 1 string because I used defensive stance.
Vera's gonna fire at this minion group of monkey lizards that are right there trying to pummel her. And she hits. 10 damage. Oh, I was supposed to add 1 black setback to that because it's an inaccurate weapon. Doesn't roll anything. So 10
girl.
damage. 10 damage total. That might be enough to take them all out.
It's Pierce 2, right?
Pierce 2. Yep, so Pierce is 2. So, yeah, she's able to take all 3 of those monkey lizards down in one go. It's just, you hear all of a sudden this rapid fire blaster go like through the jungle, and you hear just like these death squawks of these monkey lizards, and you hear their bodies like fall and plummet out of trees. That ends Vera's go. Cad Solus is also going to try to attack the ones that are harassing him. He's going to use his blaster carbine that he's got. Accurate 1, so he gets to add a boost.
Oh my god.
Oh! Yeah. All of a sudden you hear the same thing coming from the other direction. 2 different blasters are just like rapidly firing through the jungle. You don't see anything. Occasionally, sometimes you see like a blaster glow like rip through the jungle in multiple directions. But you hear just the squawks of these monkey lizards everywhere. And just these terrible death screams. And we're back to the top of the round. PCs go.
Yeah, again, I'll go first if no one else wants to go. Alright.
That's fine.
So the individual that shot the net at me,
Is
is
dead.
that the one that I hit? Oh, he's dead.
Oh no, he's still alive, but he's looking pretty hurt.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a force bind, my force bind ability on him.
Okay.
Now I've got the mastery for it. So basically what I do is I have to make an opposed discipline versus discipline check. So what is his discipline?
Let me check.
And he's short range, right?
What is discipline based off of? Is it
I
will?
think.
Is it willpower?
I think it's
Will.
will. Yeah, I
that's
think
what
it's
I
will.
thinking. Let me double check. 2 purple dice.
Okay. It is will.
Yep.
So I have to make discipline versus discipline check with my force. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that. Alright, so
Well,
I have to first use a light side to activate this.
Okay.
Then I have to. I will spend another light side point to move him close to me. So I basically I just hold my hand out like this, and he starts to not be able to breathe, and then he just starts slowly coming towards me.
Oh.
To where he's within right up next to me.
Yeah, he would be within engaged if you can move him 1 maneuver worth of distance. Yeah.
Yes, I can. One range band closer.
Ben.
Then I will.
Wow.
I will flip a dark side point, or flip a light side point, because I'm going to use the other 2 dark sides.
Okay. So you suffer 2 conflict, 2 strain.
Yep. Well, I don't suffer the strain because of Dran.
Oh.
Right.
Well, yeah. Does it? Yeah. How does that work again?
Which is when
against...
you take it was whenever you
When
take
the
strain.
when they suffer strain, they reduce the amount by the current number of light side destiny
so
points.
you found a way to get out of it using dark side points too. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
So basically, this person is going to take 2 wounds from the 2 dark side points. However, he's also going to instantly suffer a critical injury plus 20 because of the 2 dark side that I spent.
What?
Oh wow. Let me go ahead and pull this up then. Critical injury. Plus 20, you said.
Plus 20 because I used 2 dark side points.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Until healed, may not perform more than 1 maneuver each turn. You basically hack off one of this guy's limbs, and he is barely able. Yeah, he's basically like choking, like you're choking him.
I'm basically force choking him right now.
And he's sliding, like you can see these two like trenches being dug from his feet, like dragging across the dirt towards you. As he's just sitting there going, just gurgling as you're headed towards him. And I think that might be all you can do because you're.
Oh,
still
that's all I
ensnared.
can do. Yes,
Yeah.
Definitely. As I saw the other people come out of the, as I saw the other people come out of their tent or wherever they came out of, that we
Mhm.
recognized that they changed. I'm
Mhm.
just gonna yell out to him, "You remember me?"
The one actually is looking at you, and immediately, like you can see that glimmer in the eye of recognition.
Yeah, I'm done. That's the end of my turn.
All right, so the original individuals go, and so we've got that one who cannot. It can only do one maneuver. Can't do an action. So basically he just uses his maneuver to like, he's with one hand like getting the net launcher thing up and like just pointing it towards you. And that's all he.
Also, technically, he's immobilized too.
Okay,
I
that's
forgot to
just.
say that.
I think that's
With
just.
force choke.
Oh, so then he can't.
He's
do-
immobilized.
So he can't do anything. Oh, we lost Jim.
We did.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, so he can't do much of anything. He just sits there and he's just holding his neck. The other two, one's in front of Yeska, and the other one is going to. Seeing that you're doing that to, like, well, I guess he wouldn't be able to tell that you were actually doing it, other than you're dragging him towards you.
Yep.
But seeing Dran like trying to like pull you out, the other one is going
Yeah.
to.
I've just stood up again.
Actually is going to use a maneuver to get out a grenade. And is going to throw it towards Dran. Picks up this thing and it goes and it just throws it. Yeah, from short
One
range.
defense, one defense.
One defense, you got it.
Yeah.
Short range is one. And hey, what the hell? Use a dark side point. We're gonna upgrade it one.
Oh.
Anybody want to use any? You want to use any destiny? Or are you gonna save it?
I'll save it.
All right, you got it.
This means we can get rid of more strain.
This comes right at Dran. Oh! Here's what I'm gonna
Maybe we
do.
should have used it.
I'm gonna use the Triumph to activate Blast 8, which will hit Tizo as well.
Oh.
And it does stun damage, 10 points of soakable stun damage.
Hey, we so doesn't that lower it by 6?
6 plus our soak, right?
Yeah.
Six
So I
plus
take
your soak.
nothing.
You take nothing. Dang
I
it!
have +5 soak.
Oh, I take 1. Nice.
You take 1 point
This
of
thing
stun.
is amazing,
3 and
Dran.
6, right?
So this blue, like, pulsing flash of energy just as it explodes and sends that jolt through your body, but you guys are able to withstand it because of the force energies protecting you. And it looks like this guy's extremely frustrated from... He's not used to this. Like, normally this thing just makes his victims easy to just net up and just take with them. Didn't happen this time. Yeska, you're being attacked by the one in front of you again. He's just going to try to use his electronet launcher against you again. Difficulty is increased. And 2 black for your lightsaber being wielded.
That's correct.
And electronet launcher comes at you. Misses. But it's going to pass a boost to one of his buddies. And in the process of dodging this, I'm going to use the triumph. Well, I'm going to use the triumph to say on your next attack, you're going to have an upgraded difficulty because of the process of dodging this huge net that just zinks by you. It's going to make kind of coming up for a slash a little bit more difficult for you, okay? So just remember, you have an upgraded roll on your next roll with that triumph.
Yeah.
The only two monkey lizards that are left are the two that are harassing Raven currently. And since they are ensnaring, they're just going to start trying to bite Raven.
Oh my god.
As they are relentless against this Mandalorian in the trees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm not
they're the
even-
monkeys.
I'm not
They're
even gonna
tired of
upgrade it.
monkeying around.
Not even going to upgrade it?
Yeah, I could sidestep and upgrade it twice, but I'm not gonna waste it on these things. If this
Okay.
is how Raven goes out, this is how she goes out.
Oh, they miss terribly.
Oh,
And one of them takes another point of strain in the process. They're biting your armor, and one of them is breaking its teeth on your armor. But they're still kind of holding you there. And that's all they
Cool.
can do, and that's all the monkey lizards that are left. So that brings us to the 3 PCs in a row.
I'm just gonna shoot them.
Okay.
Unless the other two have something they want to do first.
No,
Alright,
nothing special.
nothing special.
That
Okay,
gives you 2 purple dice, because they're in point blank.
cool. Love that. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
There we go. 13 damage.
Yeah. That's enough to take them both out.
Lovely.
So you guys hear massive shots again, and from point blank, you just shoot one of them, goes flying off, turning to dust as it goes flying towards the trees. The other one starts to run away, and then you just say, and, and you hit it in the back, and just turns, it disintegrates into dust and fades off
I'm
into the
gonna-
leaves.
Activate hit and run, so I can immediately move to short range away from them. So I'm gonna move over to there.
Oh yeah, on like top of the
When I
roof of
get
that.
into the camp without
Yeah.
costing a maneuver, it's hit and run.
Mhm.
Oh.
And then as my movement, I'm gonna start going into this camp, looking for where they keep the slaves.
Okay, so you're trying to kind of go in behind the battle to
Yep.
to hide from what's going on. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So are you jumping down from that, or are you keeping your? Are you like hovering with your jetpack?
I'm using my jetpack. I'm staying above, trying to
Okay.
get like a bird's eye view to see where I think people could be stored away. But at the moment, I think that's all I can do.
Sure, you got it. So we got 2 more PCs to go.
I'll go if there's no objection. So this guy is like he's launched another net at me, and kind of got me off a little bit off kilter.
Yeah, a little bit off kilter. but-
So I'm gonna try to lunge at him, and so you said I add another purple.
Well, no, it's an upgrade. So where it says upgrade underneath your difficulty
upgrade.
dice,
I
you
got
just
you.
upgrade it once. Yeah, because the Triumph, when I cash it in for a difficulty upgrade, that just upgrades the total.
Thank you. I just misheard is all.
Yep. So it'll be 2 purple, 1 black,
And
With-
one upgrade.
with 1 upgrade if you're going to attack. Yep.
Red Solo Cup.
Oh.
Ooh.
A despair comes up with the upgrade. Look at that.
Ooh.
You do strike. So it's 7 points. 7 points of unsoakable damage.
And I'd like to
You have 3 advantage.
critical
Critical
him as
Okay.
well.
All right, so I'm gonna do 1 critical roll here. I'm gonna heal this one and roll. Staggered.
Roll.
Attacker may immediately attempt another free attack using the same dice pool.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
so you can immediately roll that. I still have a despair to spend.
Another 4 yellows.
Yeah. I've got a third advantage, can I just pass that on to the next person as a boost?
Yes, yes, you can. So
Okay.
that Dran is the next person to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dran's on. So
Oh,
Dran, you
and,
have a boost on your roll.
And then I'll just roll that attack again.
All right.
No.
This time is a miss, but
Oh.
a second despair comes up.
Oh
Oh.
god.
Oh no.
But you do have 3 advantages.
Did I rolled 2 despairs. Oh my stars.
Yeah.
Hold on, I might have a thing.
You might have a thing. You got it.
So I have a thing called Faint. So let me copy that and put it into the chat. I can spend 1 triumph or 3 advantage, which I got, on a missed melee attack, which I did, to upgrade the difficulty of the opponent's next attack, targeting character by ranks in Feint, of which I have 2. So I can upgrade his difficulty twice on his next attack.
Okay.
That's a-
two
that's
two
legit.
upgrades. If I forget any of these, please remind me, okay? Because I know we're getting into a lot of like, we got a lot of abilities that add things to attacks and take things
a lot
away.
of nitty gritties.
A lot of stuff going on. So if I forget one, please, I'm not picking on you. To just remind me. It's just my memory being able to figure out a good way to write these down too. Okay.
And I have another automatic advantage, and I'm gonna pass that one to either. I'll probably pass that to Vera,
Okay. You got it. So Vera will
whatever
have a
she
boost.
does. So now tell me what happens with my double despair. Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
Now, when you go to strike this individual, you notice that this person like reaches up almost as a reaction as you're coming out and tries to press this like button on the underside of a mechanical thing on his wrist. And it almost seems like there's this weird kind of electrical field that's kind of zaps into place, but you were too quick for this individual to be able to stop it from coming through. But you notice that electrical field seems to zap around your lightsaber a little bit. And your lightsaber is going to take 2 levels of damage, 1 per each despair, as this electrical pulse like zaps through the mechanical systems of your lightsaber. So it goes down from a brand new, I don't know, I can't remember what the name of the damages are.
7.
What
New to moderate, or
yeah, it'd be new to down 2 levels. So it'd be from new to moderate. If you look on your weapons, there's like a there's a way you can change like the
Condition. It's right next to the
conditions. So
name.
I got it.
So
Condition.
you can still
So
use
what does
it.
that mean?
You can still use it, but if it ever gets down to like the bottom, it's broken, and you would be unable to use it until you
Oh,
repair
to
it.
major.
Yeah, and I think the
Okay.
more damaged your weapon gets, the harder it is to fix. So it does take a little bit of damage.
Hey man, please come fix my lightsaber.
Fantastic. So that will end your turn,
Okay.
and that'll bring us to Dran.
all right. And real quick, what's the landscape in terms of how many of these guys are left and whereabouts are they?
You have one that threw a grenade at you that's within short range of you.
Yeah.
And you see one is over there fighting hand to hand
Like
with
here.
Yeska.
How far is that?
Short range is within like a
Short
room.
And then you said.
Okay,
Imagine-
So
short,
I'm
short.
imagining that each of these huts is one of them, and then you said 2 more come out of this longhouse. Is that right?
Yeah, the longhouse there, like 2 more. Now, remember, your tokens are not to scale. So
Mhm.
it's, like I said, there's no like zoomed in version of this map. So it's hard
I'm not
to
the
do
size
like
of a house.
Yeah, you're not the size of a house, unfortunately.
So there are 2 within short range of me.
2 within short range of you, and the other 3 are within medium range of you. The 3 that came out of the building.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do,
there's
maneuver.
3.
I'm going to bind together again. I'm gonna trust in this bond that I feel with my allies. It seems to be letting us shrug off the frustrations of battle. So that's staying for now.
Okay.
Um,
You have to use a maneuver to do that?
yeah, that's a maneuver.
Okay, got it.
Quick clarification, question clarification. With the destiny, you can only use one destiny, or you can only use one destiny point per action.
Per turn.
So per round, yeah, per
Yeah.
your
Per-
turn.
Yeah. Yeah,
For
on
your
your
turn,
turn, you
okay.
can only use one. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do one last attempt to try to get Tizo out and do the same thing I did before.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
And
hard,
try to free him
hard
up so that
athletics.
he can just unleash
You have a
what
you
he
have
does.
a blue.
You have a blue
I
boost.
have a
as
blue
well.
boost.
You have a
all this
boost.
stuff. All right, so hard athletics. Let's see how this goes. I have to flip a destiny point to make this possible, and then we will go. Well,
Oh,
okay.
no.
So
Well,
with
well,
the
yeah.
3 light side, I
Three light
think I
side?
can flip all 3
Yeah.
of them to be
Yep, you can
successes.
use-
So it's 2 successes.
Yeah, you can do each light side point. You can either turn into a success or advantage.
So you
Or
could
an
use
advantage.
2 to wipe out those things, and then 1 to make a success and,
And then
succeed.
1 to neutralize the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do 2. Yeah, 1 to wipe out the failure, 1 to get a success, and 1 to wipe out the threat.
You got it. Yeah.
As I just trust in the Force to help me untangle this thing and unleash Tizo as if he doesn't really need it. He's just pulling people to him. But I mean,
Because of the way this
Come
dice
on.
roll worked out, it's
Yeah.
all the Force. Like you're not
Oh, yeah.
really, you are not physically doing much at all. It's
Yeah.
all the Force helping you to rip this net off of Tizo. Tizo, you are no longer ensnared as the net falls to the ground around you.
I mean, it's not my turn to stand up or anything, but I
Well,
definitely.
you're not down. You were
my-
standing
I-
the whole time.
Oh, I was saying. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I just kind of do this like the shoulder shrug and like crack my neck again.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Tizo, don't go too hard on them. Okay.
Is that
I
end
think
turn?
that's-
You guys are so screwed.
Unless you
now.
want to do another maneuver with 2 strain.
That's all I can do. End turn.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
The 3 over by the front of the building go.
That is all.
2 of them use their maneuvers to activate their little hover contraptions. And they move within medium range of you guys. And let me see what they can do from medium range. They have nothing that they can do from medium range, so they're going to use their actions to maneuver again and maneuver into short range. One of them looks like it's approaching Yeska, the other approaching towards Tizo. The one that was in the middle uses a maneuver. Actually, stays put.
Is that a third maneuver?
No, it didn't even move yet. The guy in the middle didn't even go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. 2 of them did move twice, and that's all they can do. This one actually uses a maneuver to get out this massive gun and points it directly towards Tizo. And you can see this thing start to charge up and blasts it towards Tizo. Tizo, what
Charges?
it charges. This is technically medium range, so this is 2 purple base. What black dice do I add to this?
I have 1 defense.
Huh?
I will take the dodge incidental. I don't suffer strain though because of Dran's thing.
Go.
To do it.
Okay, so what would that upgrade or?
It upgrades the difficulty
Okay,
by 1,
you got it.
and then if it hits, I can reflect.
Okay.
So it just depends if it hits me or not.
I'm gonna use a dark side point to upgrade once.
Okay.
Any others? That's it.
Nope. Yeah, you're good.
Strikes true.
I will reflect. I suffer 3 strain to reduce the damage by 2 plus the ranks in reflect, which I have 2 ranks, so it's plus 4.
Okay. Oh, you know what? That weapon has
It's accurate.
accurate 1. Let me roll 1 blue and see if anything happens.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's another success.
It wasn't a advantage. So I'm happy.
Okay. So you do take a shot, but it seems like you're able to reflect most of it as it's coming at you with your reigniting your lightsabers and spinning them rapidly in front of you like a fan. As it shoots
That's
towards
13, right? Total.
you. Yeah, 13 total.
And I soak 9 of that.
So that's
Oh,
four wounds.
Jeez.
Some of them like singe your forearms, like getting by the fan of your lightsaber, singeing your forearms a little bit. At the end of the round, Vera and Cad go, and honestly, they're just going to use their moves to start maneuvering towards the encampment as well. And they're going to get to where they're kind of jumping towards over the fence right here into the actual encampment. And top of round 3 with a PC. Respond to any of the nonsense and chaos that is happening right now in the middle of this encampment.
Well, this individual just shot me with a big gun. And I do not like that.
Yep. He's currently
So
he's at medium range from you.
this guy that is just like that I was holding in place, I kind of just let them go. They fall to the ground on their feet, and they're still standing in front of Dren. I just walk past them.
Okay. Just walk past him.
So I use my 1 maneuver to move past, and then I am going to use.
It's still sitting there like coughing as you walk by.
Yep. Then I will use my tried and true Hawkbat swoop.
Okay.
And
Here we go.
because he's within short range as long as I moved up a range, right? So
yeah, you would be within short.
I am going to leap forward and attack him with my lightsaber.
Raven gets a good
you
view
know-
of this as she's kind of hovering over there in the back. You can kind of see the Mandalorian moving into the scene. Hey, thank you guys so much for the bits.
Oh, no.
Remember
I am actually going to suffer 2 strain, which I don't suffer because of Dran's ability, to make this a saber swarm attack.
Oh,
What?
So
Sounds awesome.
Swarm on top of the Hawkbat Saber Swarm Swoop. Is that what this is?
sure, yes.
Are you
How is
cut?
that?
Hawkbat Swarm,
Hawkbat-
I believe we can say.
Are you customizing your finishing move?
Yes. I think I have the difficulty down right. 2 purple, 1 setback because of the 1 black die.
That is correct. Yes, that is
Alright,
correct.
cool. All right, and so here we go.
Oh no.
Mm.
Okay. So here's what happens.
Before you do that,
Oh no.
nope, it's not gonna work. Well, he's gonna do it anyway because it might help reduce this. So he's
It's
gonna
not gonna
use
help reduce
he's
it.
once per encounter. He's gonna use his electromagnetic force field.
Okay.
So he activates this electromagnetic force field around him after being struck by an attack. It adds 3 failures to the result of the attack. So it's gonna
Oh, okay.
take out 3 of your successes.
Wow.
Okay.
If all successes are removed, the attack is blocked by the force field. But unfortunately, it's going to get through, but it's going to reduce the damage a little bit.
So this is what I'm gonna do, Michael. So it's 10 points of damage. So what Saber Swarm does is it adds the linked property equal to my force rating. So that's 4. I'm going to trigger the linked property with my triumph. So if I'm not mistaken, I technically hit the thing 4 times for 10 damage each. So that's 40 points of damage, if I'm not mistaken on that. It's 4 quick slashes.
Well, wait a minute.
I can't
It's two,
even.
it's 2 advantage to activate linked 1, right?
Yeah. I'm using the triumph to activate, right? Because you can do that.
Yeah, but it would only hit 1 extra time for 1.
Oh, you have to activate it every time? I thought it was just 1.
You would have to activate it multiple times in order to do it that many times.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, then I will, because of Hawkback Swoop, I can turn light side points into advantages.
You can.
So I will activate Linked 3 times. So it's 30 points of damage then.
30 points of unsoakable damage. Let me
Correct.
double check something. Oh,
Oh my lord.
30 points of unsoakable damage, huh?
Yep.
Go ahead and describe it. He only has 22. And he can't soak it.
Okay, so is this one of the people? Is this one of the people that like I saw at the palace, at the Hutt's palace?
You think so?
Okay. So I just like leap forward, slash down really quickly as I like end up behind him, come back through him in the like stab him in the other side with the other end of my lightsaber through the back, and then just whisper to him, wait, no, hold on, what am I whisper, you shouldn't have shot me, and then come back around and right off, and then his head just like pops right off.
And when his head like hits the ground, you just watch it like bounce, and it does like this slow motion roll across the ground. And something else happens.
Oh no.
What?
I think we just kicked a bee's hive.
Yep.
Your vision gets a little dark and hazy, almost like whenever pictures are vignetted, where you have the darkness kind of around it, but you can see a little bit of the image in front of you. And you get this cold sensation, Tizo. And you see a face within this vignetted background. A deep red glow appears behind it. Silhouetted, you can see the face of that Inquisitor that you've been searching for. The glow begins to brighten, and you just simply hear, "Huh, there you are. You know, your power is growing. My offer still stands.
Sure, let's meet face to face, and I'll accept this offer."
You just see like a nod. Soon enough. And then all of a sudden the vignette fades and you're just right back into the looking at the head kind of rolling to a stop as it comes through on the other side. And we're back into the combat.
That's messed up.
So, Tizo, I think that's all you could do, right?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
As the headless corpse of this turtle-like humanoid falls to the ground in front of you, there is the NPCs that were originally on there. So one is right in front of Yeska. And I believe that one has 2 upgrades because of what you did to it last time.
Fainted. Yeah.
This one actually like activates its hover boots. Uses 2 strain to back up from you. Hover away. So back within short range of you. And gets out this, what looks to be a small pistol out of a holster and just starts going like firing towards you with it. So I guess that would be just 1 black because they're not in melee like with you anymore, kind of.
Correct.
Okay.
Because of my armored coat.
You got it. So this is its holdout blaster firing towards you. Misses completely. Complete wash. It just like hits the ground next to you and you just dodge out of the way of a few shots as he's coming by you.
I just like the cool kid in like a dodgeball game. We just go. Oop, oop.
The other one pulls out the same gun and actually fires at Dran.
Uh-oh! Again,
Short-
one
setback.
defense.
You
Yeah.
got it. So this is the same roll against you. So firing with the same gun.
I go down.
One success. That's 6 soakable damage.
Okay, so I take a hit, but I'm still ticking.
Okay. Yep. Dran gets a couple of those blaster shots straight true.
Oh!
And that
If I
ends-
may, Michael, I don't know if you added the.
Oh
the-
yeah.
the
I did-
difficulty
Yeah. Let me
upgrade.
re-roll it. Let me re-roll it. I mean,
like for mine, could I apply that difficulty upgrade to the one that shot at Drain?
it would only go to that one, but I can roll it on the next one. I can fast forward it to the next one because I already rolled a miss anyway. So
that
I'll just
please, yes.
yeah, just remind me before my roll again because I always forget.
it's okay. I got you.
So they just one of them actually hits Dran, but it looks like Dran is doing okay over there.
Yeah.
Still
A
maintaining.
little singed.
It's a little singed. All of the monkey lizards are gone. So that brings us to 3 PCs in a row.
We won the battle, so the monkey lizards are gone.
The real battle.
Yeah.
I'll go next, and I want to quick draw my my dueling blaster and shoot it at this guy.
Oh yeah, perfect. That's
So
gonna
that's
be
2 purple, 1 black.
2 purple, 1 black. Roll a blue one by itself.
I forgot to roll that blue. I'm sorry.
Yep. See if
You only have 2 green on your shooting?
Yeah, it's not great.
Agility based one.
Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. You are going to suffer a point of strain for that threat that you rolled. As you're just the strain of combat, and you're getting frustrated with not being able to strike this guy.
And I'll use my maneuver to flip it open and reload.
Okay, making a reload. You got it. So 2 more PCs. I think we just got left Dran and Raven, right?
Yeah.
Raven.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How many enemies currently do I see from my location?
From your location currently, you can see the one that is... If you're jetpacked, you can see the one that is like firing at Yeska, and you can see the one that is... Well, actually, you can see all of them from your current location if you're jetpacked in the air.
I am jetpacking.
Yeah. There
Would
seems
it
to be
be an-
4 of them out there.
Okay, would it be an action to look for like secure buildings that I think maybe the slaves are being kept in?
If that's what you would do, you'd have to make a perception check,
Okay.
a test on that. And I would say you'd just be a 2 purple dice check, but that would count as your action.
that would count as my action.
Yeah.
Okay. I think at the moment. So there's 4 on 5 currently, yeah. Because Vera and Kat have.
Yeah, they're about to enter the fray. Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I will use my action to look for this thing because I feel like 4 and 5, they got this.
Mhm.
I saw what Tizo did. They're fine.
Yeah, Tizo's 3 all by himself.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I will actually leave it in Tizo's hands this time, and I will focus on Vera's father and try and find it. You said 2 purple.
2 purple for perception. Yep.
I'm gonna upgrade
Okay.
because I feel like this is important. Yeah, I probably should. Oh.
You're not 100% sure.
Okay.
You don't see any visual signs, that's for sure.
Second question:
Mhm.
Did I see where these guys came out of, or was I still in the forest when the big guy? With the gun...
You wouldn't have seen them come out.
Okay, then I will just use my movement to get down to, I guess this building.
Okay.
Is the door here, or is it on the opposite side?
It looks like there is a door on the back there. It looks like it has some kind of mechanism on it that's blinking.
Perfect.
Mhm.
I have a boost for that, so I will go down there.
Okay, you go down there, approach the door. That would be your maneuver to do that as you kind of
so
come
that's
down.
Probably my turn.
Disengaging your jetpack right before your feet touch the ground, and move over towards the door. Perfect.
My turn.
That would bring us to Dran.
All right, the doctor's doing some geometry, trying to get a sense of. I know Tizo has sort of left my, I want to try to get closer to him so that I can we can feed off of each other's vibe there. But I also want to still keep at least a couple of the enemies within range as well. I'm trying to find that center point between everybody.
Yeah, if you move up one maneuver, you will have pretty much everybody within short range of you.
Okay, I'm going central to everything. That's
Okay.
one maneuver.
Yep.
Second maneuver, I'm going to bind together, and I will take some strain because it dropped when my turn started, so I do get a little strain. I'm actually sweating a bit.
You're sweating a bit? Yep.
Yeah. And then finally, I'm going to, as my action, I'm looking for the 3 weakest looking enemies. Maybe the 3. We'll see. Just the ones that have taken a bit of a beating.
Honestly,
Mine's taking a hit.
Yours is taking one hit. The one that Tizo was choking is almost done coughing, but looooks really hurt.
That's the one that's right next to you, or right where you were.
It was, yeah.
You're gonna be you're really. That's the one you're closest to.
All right, I'm about to try to harm and see what I roll here. 1 sec. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna have to flip the dark side to make this possible.
Okay.
And take a bit. So I'm flipping a point. And I'm basically to the 3 most wounded looking of these enemies. I'm gonna harm them for 11 unsoakable wounds.
11 unsoakable wounds.
Yeah.
Yeska, firing your shot at that one and missing, getting frustrated and quickly reloading. You watch ahead as all of a sudden that one just drops its pistol and reaches up to his head and then falls over in a heap. That one that was just coughing a little bit, then all of a sudden just goes, and then goes, and then rolls over onto the ground, dead as well.
Starts coughing again.
yeah, it starts coughing again on the ground as both of those are killed by that. The other 3 that are up all looked healthy. So they're all 3 kind of just within short range of you. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll take one random one. DM's choice.
11 points of damage.
11. Yeah.
Unsoakable.
Points of...
The one over kind of towards the right of you just starts have a massive headache and just seems to be stumbling and staggering over there to the side.
Yeah.
Don't forget to take your conflict for flipping over dark side as
I take a lot of conflict
you
for this.
pull into that dark side energy to be able to pull off these maneuvers.
Yep. Now the good news is because I spent dark side to harm people, I get strain back.
That's actually good for you right now.
Yeah, good for me right now, but this is what happens to slavers. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, the 2 that moved up at the end of that round that was with that guy in the back that had the big gun, just turn and look over towards Tizo, and they both have electronet guns, and they're just going to turn and fire both of them at Tizo.
One setback, and I'm gonna dodge on both. So
Okay, 1 setback and dodge on both.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just put it right there. Here comes Electronet Launcher. First one misses. But I'm going to go ahead and give my next one a boost with the 2 advantages. As you're dodging this one, it makes that other one more difficult. And since I've got 4 of them, I'm going to use a dark side and upgrade one. Because I love you, Derek.
I feel it. Yeah.
That one's going to hit.
Yeah. I'm not ensnared though.
You're not ensnared, though. That's 9 soakable stun damage.
All right, so I soak 5 of that.
And the bound together, right?
Another 5.
Oh, bound
Is it-
together.
Do you get a? Is it the total so you can remove 5 soak per round? I don't think it's like. 'Cause that seems a little broken. If it's on every instance that you take strain, you can remove 5.
The verbiage states that here's what it says. Until my next turn, when a character or an ally within short range suffers strain, they reduce the amount by the current number of light side destiny points. I think it rewards you for being light side and being close to your allies.
Yeah.
Do you keep doing
yeah.
this though? Because it's until your next turn.
Yeah, that's why I've been taking like everyone.
He's
Oh,
been
okay, so
taking
you've been
bonus
doing it every
maneuvers.
time.
Yeah, he has to use a
Okay.
maneuver
Yeah.
to do it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that
Well, then,
you take
so 5
nothing.
And 5 is 10. So yeah.
You're able to dodge it out completely and just toss the net
Yep.
aside. No problem whatsoever.
Man doesn't
That-
like slavers.
It's top of the round
No, no,
PC.
no.
Oh, hey, you know what? We got Vera.
Not in my
and,
house.
Vera and Cad. Actually, Cad
Yep.
like gets in here. Vera gets in here, and they're both gonna take shots at 2 of these guys. One is Vera's gonna take a shot at the one that seems to be like grabbing his head right now. So with the light repeater, it's inaccurate one, so that's an extra. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
And even with the soak, that's going to do enough to take that guy down. So Vera blasting this repeater towards this turtle-like humanoid. The turtle humanoid falls into the dirt as Vera runs into the scene. Cad Solus is going to take a shot at one of the ones that was firing at you. So this is technically a little bit longer range. Cad's gonna fire this. And misses. Wait, he has accurate 1. Why do I keep forgetting that? Let's go ahead and roll that again. Still gonna miss. But he's gonna pass a boost to... He can see Raven back there, so he's gonna pass a boost to Raven. He can also see Tizo being parried by or being surrounded by these others, so he's gonna pass one to Tizo.
Awesome.
Top of the round, PC.
Well, I mean, unless someone wants to go first, I will go again.
Yep, seems like there's only 2 left. They're within short range of everybody.
I think either one of us needs to attack, or we let Raven do something with the door to see if she can jimmy it open.
I can wait. I can wait till the top of the next PC round, unless... I'm fine either way. I can go now, or I can go at the top of the PC. Next PC. What do you
He's
do,
up and
Derek?
killed 2 guys in one round.
I'm just attacking.
Yeah,
so-
go ahead.
All right.
Take them out.
Okay.
Yeah, Derek, take these suckers out.
I don't know. I can't take both of them out, unfortunately.
Oh, come on. I
Uh,
believe in you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do that. All right, so the one that shot,
Trust
at
in the
me, like-
Force, Luke.
the one that shot at me and actually like would have hit me technically if I didn't, deflect it.
Mhm.
I am just going to point my lightsaber at him, and you're next. I'm technically marking him for death.
Oh, okay.
My ability.
Okay, marking him for death. Okay. Is that a
Um,
maneuver or is that a free
It's a
incidental?
maneuver,
Got it. Okay. So that's your maneuver.
and then I will just hawk back swoop to him.
Okay.
So I had this. I had my blue.
Yep.
2 purple.
2
1
purple,
setback.
1 setback. Yep.
All right, and then here we go. Okay, so here's the thing, Michael.
Uh-huh.
The two light side points get added as advantage. Mark for death also adds 2 guaranteed advantage. So that's 9 total advantage.
Okay.
So that's 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna crit him 9 times.
Okay.
I also
Okay.
have I have lethal strikes, so it adds another 20 onto that. So crit plus 100.
Modified offset 100.
Yep.
Here we go. Dead. Complete absolute death.
Complete absolute death.
Ah, man.
Wow,
go
I
into-
didn't know that was a thing on the critical board. That's scary.
Go ahead and go ahead and describe this for us, Tizo.
So I don't jump past this one like I did the other one. I jump straight up to him and just like one quick slice right through his midsection, basically bisecting him.
Oh,
I look over at the other person that's standing next to him. I did tell her. I marked it for death beforehand. So
that's in your turn.
I will say to this individual before we are looking for someone. If you bring him out to us, they will not kill you.
Okay. End turn?
Yep.
NPCs go. He immediately drops his weapons. Fine. Fine. Who is it that you're looking for? Just don't hurt me.
Raven or Vera, one of the two.
Yeah, Vera.
I would
think.
let Vera talk. Raven's busy with the door.
Yeah, Michael, give us a conversation between two NPCs.
Peter Sellers.
Entertain us.
Vera kind of like walks up to this individual, just like you can tell is like looking right at him. Then looks at you guys and says, "I'm not about to waste my time. I'm going to look for myself." And she walks right by, takes a repeater, and blasts the locking mechanisms on the door of this place. And the door just like malfunctions and starts going and slides open. And you watch as the smoke is just all around from where she blasted the door. Just confidently, with purpose, walks right through the smoke into the building.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's where we're going to
All
end
right, I'm
tonight's
just gonna blast the door
episode.
from the back.
Can I do one more thing, Michael, before we end?
Yes. You got it.
I look up toward the guy. Well, I guess we didn't need you. Sorry, and I cut off his head.
Oh!
Can I also blast the door from
Oh!
behind and enter from the back?
I said
Oh.
my friends would not kill him. I did not say I wouldn't.
Wow.
Dran, Raven, Yeska. Because I think Raven,
Yeah.
you have walked around the building when you heard this.
I was
like,
going
commotion?
to mechanic this, but watching Vera just blast her way through, I think Raven would also just blast her way through.
And as everybody is... Oh, you're blasting on the back end? Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you wouldn't see this, but Yeska and Dren, you get pure 100% view of this. Basically, the turtle guy has his hands up, and he's looking at the door as Vera's walking, and then all of a sudden you just hear... and then... And just Tizo
Wipe
standing
some
there.
blood off my face.
You suffer automatically 10 conflict points, Tizo.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Okay, we can end.
I gotta suffer some conflict as well. That was brutal.
Dran,
I didn't see
if you
that.
feel like you would suffer conflict for witnessing it, I would say anywhere from the verge of 2 to 5 points for you guys. Not as drastic as Tizo, but
And you said Raven didn't see it?
you did not
If I'm
see it.
going in? Okay,
But
good.
you heard Vera, and then you heard her blast the door, and then you just said screw it.
Yep.
And just blasted the locking mechanisms, opening the door on the back side. And as you guys walk into the building, and the head of the last of the Thalassians rolls across the ground in between Tizo's feet. That's where we'll end tonight's session of Star Wars Force and Destiny.
Wow.